I wrote over 708 lines of code to bring you this spreadsheet. And what this is a list. I started out with actually over 2,387 hooks. It is a list of it got narrowed down to about 281. It's 296 minus 15 here because we have some space for our dashboard here at the top. But this is a free thing I wanted to deliver to you guys to help you make better content. And what this looks like, so first of all, when you enter the sheet here, if it takes you to this page, and you can access this by the link down below. It'll be emailed to you. It's just going to ask for your name, email, phone number. That way I can send it to you. It should load this page right here. And you'll just hit make a copy. If it doesn't, for whatever reason, just come in here, hit file, make a copy. Will not be giving you edit permission. Sorry. That being said, let's talk about what this is. So up here at the top, we have some really cool things. And you can start, I have a separate video here of how to use this sheet. It's basically what I'm going to go over in this video, but you can reference it if you need to. So we have count of video type. So over here in this video type, we have a bunch of different types of video, like talking form, audio, B-roll, voiceover, story, all the way down. And I went through and I assigned each one of these a type of video. And you can see the breakdown here. These are all Instagram Reels. And they have all gone over 1 million views. And more importantly, you'll see this other little metric somewhere here, views to followers. And it starts at 5. This is part of the reason why the list got whittled down so much is I would only take videos where they got 5 times the views that they have followers. So if you have 200,000 followers, in order for this video to qualify, you would have had to get at least 1 million views from it. And also have over 1 million views. So you can see the breakdown, audio plus B-roll plus text on screen, podcast interviews, talking form, visual hook, screen. That's basically 75% of all the videos are those 5 contents. And on Instagram, and you probably notice this even in your own feed, audio plus B-roll plus text on screen is absolutely huge. You need to be taking advantage of this. This analytic right here is really interesting. I was only able to do this. A lot of the code I wrote was not only to download these videos, which may have got me in a little bit of trouble with Instagram, but I needed the downloads so I could then transcribe the videos, and I also got the view duration. So with those 2 data, I was able to come up with how fast on average people talk. Now, the really cool thing about this graph is if you want to look at, let's say, talking form videos, you can come over here, you can hit clear, and then we can hit talking form videos and hit OK. And if we look at that, you can actually see talking form videos. They talk a little bit faster. They say 3.3 words per second, but it'll update all of these analytics here at the top. If you want to do this, you just hit clear, select all, OK, and now we're back. Actually, it was a little bit slower on talking form videos. My bad. Compared to other ones. I'm assuming, let's do like green screen for kicks and giggles here. Except I think a lot of these are not going to have 3.3. Interesting. There's a couple of these that are higher, but podcast interview. 3.7, interesting. When they're talking to someone else, they end up talking faster. So you can just kind of see like how fast. You can see the average words per hook. You can actually see the entire transcript right here in row K. You can see transcript going down. If it says TA, that's a trending audio, and then over here is hook. This is the hook parsed out. You can make this cell bigger if you want to on yours, and you can see the whole hook and do Mad Libs. So like the less sexy a blank, the greater the return on your blank, right? If you wanted to use that. So like the less sexy the study habit, the greater return on your time. For example, if you're doing like tutoring for SAT scores, right? And you're trying to emphasize like that certain habits that aren't super fun give you actually the greatest return on your scores. If you want a traditional blank, then be a traditional blank, right? And you can just go through and kind of like do Mad Libs. Data shows that blank who work blank in a week have a higher blank than those who don't, right? And you can just go through and you can use all of these hooks, fill in, like get real stats, get real, things to say, but you can use the hooks to your industry. And if you're also writing a hook, like knowing on average how long your hook should be, really valuable, right? Really interesting thing here too, if you do like average words per second, and I probably should have included this number, but if you did average words per second, or if you took your average words per hook divided by words per second, that means your average hook is less than 5 seconds. It's like basically 4 seconds long, a little less or a little bit more, like 4.5 seconds. So like when you're doing your hooks and your content, your hooks need to be fast. If you're like drowning on like me in this video, it's going to be too long. This is the average views based off the type of content, and then average video duration in seconds. So how long the total video is, and then engagement right over here. Crazy thing, 2.99%. These are the most engaging videos from some of like the biggest creators on the platform. And I got big creators, I got small creators in here, but like it's the most engaging content, right? We're talking at least 1 million views, and they reach tons of non-followers. So this is like the most engaging content you can possibly have. It's not like you're following someone for years and you have a video that does really well with your followers because they're interested in something new that you're doing. This is like truly anyone should be interested in this content, interesting. And it's only 2.99%. Keep that in mind with your content. A lot of people are like, oh man, my engagement rate, it's only 1%. Well, yeah, pretty average. If you're not going super viral, if your content's not that engaging, you're gonna have like a 1% engagement rate. People who also say though, like, oh, she should have at least a 10%, or he should have at least a 10% engagement rate if he's not any good at content. Well, guess what? The most engaging content on the platform, 2.99%. And this, I'm gonna throw this out there. This is after ManyChat. And also, if you really wanted to know, the other thing, a lot of this, I don't even want to count. Because when we talk about engagement, there's ways you can get people to engage, but they're not going to be buyers. And if you're on this channel, you're growing your business. You want to be growing your business. And for example, like Freddie Smith here. Love the guy. He's like a lender for real estate loans. 99% like of his content is talking about how, like basically macroeconomics, being like everything's unaffordable, and he a lot of his content, if you actually go through and look at his videos, he's pitting like generations against each other of like, boomers only bought their house with a basket of strawberries, or is $50 the new minimum wage, or you're not budget, if you can't live off $20 an hour, you don't know how to budget, or, you know, like he just goes through and like does math and all this weird stuff, but it's like these semi-political topics that really, you know, they're controversial, but like none of those people are probably going like it. Just because you're engaging politically doesn't necessarily mean people are going to buy from you, right? When we're talking about rage bait. The other type of content here, so like Adley from like Viralish or agency, a lot of this content she does is like borderline. It's like it kind of falls under the audio plus B-roll plus trending sound. It's kind of like skit. It's super viral. Now, like the one interesting thing is like if you want to take like the ideas from her content and manipulate it and run with it, like let's say you're a content manager or you coach people on how to go viral, right, or something like that. Virality coach. Having your videos be viral, super valuable, because it's kind of like being a fitness coach, being like, hey, I'm gonna get you super jacked, but then you have like a dad bod, right? Beer belly, whole 9 yards. People aren't going to trust you. They're not going to listen to you because you don't have the body that they want. If you're going viral and, you know, you're saying like, hey, I'll coach you on how to go viral, and all your videos are viral, yeah, they're going to trust you. So just keep that in mind here too with some of this content. And then, yeah, average views, 4.9. Minimum to get in here was 1 million. Average, 4.9 million. So don't sleep on this. Use this. Also over here, we have visual hook, verbal hook, written hook. I went through, this was relatively painstaking. We also have sex, whether it's male, female. Some of these are blank because I have like the Stanford Creators person in here. Their story at Stanford Creators, it's like a business account. That is kind of genderless, right? At least in the English language, to my knowledge. So anyways, but like visual hook, what's a visual hook? It's something that grabs your attention besides you just talking to the camera. It's something going on. Verbal hook, it's you talking to the camera. It's what you say, whether it's a voiceover, face to camera, whatever. Written hook is text on screen that draws people in. A really interesting thing, vast majority of these that went viral have 2 or more hooks. 2 or more hooks. And one of the guys, again, that I mentioned earlier, Freddie Smith, let's just click on this video right here. Look at that hot dog. I clicked on a random one of his. The majority of his videos, he is one of the people who is on here more than anyone else. 3 hooks. Every single video, just about 3 hooks. There's some where he only has 2 hooks. I think there may have been one in here where he had like 1 hook. But like almost every single video, he's doing a green screen. Where he has something in the background that's a visual hook. He's saying a hook, and then he has text on screen being his written hook. And it just gives him a higher probability to go viral. So go through this, use it. If you want it, click the link down below. If you get any value from it whatsoever, please subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be working on making more resources and assets like this that you guys can utilize to go viral. If this is too overwhelming for you, but you're like, I need to post content, my agency, we just started offering content management services. So feel free to reach out to me on Instagram if you're like, hey, I don't want to do it. I just want to show up and hit record on the camera for like an hour a week. Yeah, hit me up on Instagram. That's what we work with on clients to help you get views that will turn into clients. And guys, if you got any questions, or if there's people you want to see on this list as far as content creators in the future, please comment those people down below, and or any ideas you have to make this better. This isn't perfect. I spent a couple of days on it. I tried to make it really good so you guys could get a ton of value from it. But as always, if there's something that you see on this that you think can be better, let me know. If there's an error, minor error, typo somewhere, yeah, there's going to be there's like 1,000 cells in this. You know, you can let me know, but I'm probably not going to do anything about it. If it's a big error, let me know. I will like to fix that. Yeah, and lastly, yeah, you have the link to the reels over here: username, views, likes, view duration, all of these cool little stats, and that's it. Again, if you guys got any value from this, please subscribe to the channel. Click the link down below. Get this asset. It's all yours. I'm not like, this is something people charge for. I've seen people charge for resources like this. I'm not, because I want you to grow your following. And like, this is something like I have wanted as a resource for a long time. And I put some work into it so I can deliver this more often to you guys. Hence all the coding. But yeah, get it, download it, use it, go viral, get clients, invest the rest. Have a great day, guys.